Hey, see you, babe.
Yeah.
Okay, that is gonna be rough. What? Why do I want a new lake for, dude? Alright, good luck. Me and Nick Jade will take care of y'all. Oh. What up, though? What's up, what's up? I'm still messing with the lighting and shit, so I'm trying to get it perfect. Oh, hell yeah. Alright, shit. How do I get down here without dying? Okay. Alright. Nope. It has to be a smaller way. Ah, here it is. Having the camera is always good. Viewers can see you while chatting with you. Hell yeah. No, I agree. I agree 100%. Oh, what the hell? Okay. Alright, sweet. No, it was a good investment, man. I like it. I'm just thinking, I hate that I'm kind of looking over it though, but because I just got to get used to it. Instead of like, if I had it right here, but the TV's a little too big.
You don't like it?
I like it. Whoa, 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 what the fuck?
We can go return it.
bitch. What the fuck? Oh. Motherfucker. God, dog it. What, babe? Why would I return it? Why would I return it?
You don't like it?
I'm saying I don't like it.
It has a flashlight, babe.
No, that's my phone.
Oh, they're gonna say impressive.
I'm pretty sure there is. That's like if we put like a Velcro thing on it. TV probably fuck up your TV with some Velcro, but why am I still here? Get out of here. I need lighting though. I need better lighting. I have my phone propped up, so it's not bad. All right, let me see. I'm gonna have a better setup though. I need a better setup. That's what I need. I need a. I'm thinking I might do like a desk, maybe a smaller TV. I'm playing off of a 55 inch right now. I have a 32 inch somewhere around my house, so I'll probably use that and maybe mount up the actual camera to the TV. Yeah. I caught myself looking. I was like, oh, but it's because the damn the camera's up here. So if I focus here, I should be fine. But then the comments are here, so people are gonna know that when I look over here, I'm looking at the comments. So at least they'll know when I'll be reading their shit or not. So that's pretty cool. Let me see. Who am I joining? I'm streaming inside my bedroom right now. My TV room, that's probably where I'm gonna end up moving to. I have a collection of some Star Wars and Superman stuff. I might use that as a backdrop. But I don't know, I'm still debating. For now, I guess I'll just stay here. God damn it. Oh, Jack got off. Ain't that some shit? Okay. Alright, well. Because without my phone, it'll look... It's like, it's way too dark. Light, dark, light, dark. But if I put the... Whoa. And I don't want to put the thing right in front of me either, because... Yeah. There you go. Yeah, and I've seen your streams. Or maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe just put it farther away. I don't know, but no, I've seen people play up close though. Going based off of what I've seen. My wife back there. But I need to get a... I was even thinking about buying like a badass like a curtain or something, or like a, I don't know, like a flag or something, and then just posting it behind me so I have a backdrop. Yeah. Okay. Where are we coming from up here? Oh shit, I'm by myself. What's gonna be tough is talking for our live stream tomorrow. We're doing a Star Wars pre-screening thoughts, and that's gonna be tough. Well, not tough, but just different. Shut up, fuck. You would want me to, you know what? To show support for you, bro. I'll do that for one of my streams. Don't worry about it. I got you. You and your habits. I mean, I respect it. It's 2017. I kind of have to. You know what I mean? But we need to we need to play with your buddy again, dude. Holy shit! Hey, oh, these are friendly. We need to play with your buddy again. The fucking the one we were talking shit to the whole time. I got it's cool. He's he talk shit to him the whole. Don't be ashamed of yourself, bro. It's I mean it's a thing. Everybody does it, you know. Well,
Jittery.
not everybody, but yeah, Kyle. We need to play with Kyle again, dude. I got it was funny. He streams too, does he? He's a streamer too, isn't he? Babe, were you calling me?
No.
What's that?
Huh?
What were you saying?
I didn't say anything, baby.
Oh, there's your calling me. My personal punching bag. Poor Kyle. He's a cool dude, man. He can take a joke. I like that about him. Why? Where? Bitch, what the fuck are you shooting at? This motherfucker, man. So are me and Johnny. Oh, kinda, not really. Me and Johnny are just friends galore. I met Johnny through 7 Days to Die about a year ago. I met him through another guy. And then eventually me and Johnny just ended up fucking playing together. Oh, that's an enemy. That's an enemy right there.
Baby, I think I want to go buy my purse tomorrow.
What it?
I think I want to go buy my purse tomorrow.
Bitch, what the fuck?
Did you hear me?
You're gonna go buy your purse tomorrow? Yes, I heard
Are you mad?
you. No, why would I be mad? Die slowly, biatch. I feel bad for him, dude. Maybe I should. Nah, I'm gonna let him die. Go ahead and die, bro. I'll watch you. How much time do we got left? Oh, am I far? No, I have enough time for him to die slowly. Okay, I feel bad. I'm gonna let him out. I'm gonna let him out. And I'm gonna get. Yeah. I feel bad for doing that, bro. I do. I feel a little bad. But I mean, that's life, you know what I mean? I can take the joke on the D as I'm told. Poor Kyle. We need to get Kyle in here so he can defend himself. Fight in his honor. Bum 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 bum. Oh, hold on. Let me clip that shit because I'm gonna need that. All right, and we are back.
Hey, when are we booking the cruise?
Probably on payday, babe. What are you talking to Chio about it?
No, I'm talking to Amanda.
She wants to go too, or what?
She's getting mad at me.
Why?
She told me that why have I stopped sending her pictures of my food?
Oh, nice.
And she said that I need to get back on it, or else she's gonna kick my ass. Did you hear me?
Then you need to get back. Who's gonna kick your ass?
She's gonna kick my ass.
Oh, we're not destroying them, but we are winning. Hey, Victor, you need to hop on this bitch, bro. I need backup. I'm riding solo right now. Saw how I built that guy his own little casket. I need someone to enjoy that shit with me. Oh, by the way, has your killing floor already updated? I want to get my first reaction to. Mine's updating right now. I'm gonna get my first reactions to that shit right now. Oh, babe, guess what? So I was on lunch today and I was a little bored, and I started looking at YouTube videos, and I ended up seeing the ending of the finale for The Walking Dead. Sad shit, babe.
Yeah.
Yep. Legitness. Like there's no way to survive that shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Babe,
there's what?
if I buy my purse tomorrow, can you buy me the wallet for Christmas?
Yeah, I'll buy the. How much is the wallet?
Probably like $100.
Sure. If you give me 150 for the tattoo, yeah.
You're such an idiot, dude. I'm not gonna give you 150.
Why not, dude? You have a fucking lot of money.
Ah, you're complaining?
No. Dude, did you see that video I tagged you on today? Whoa. What was that? The fuck was that, dude? That shit was... Okay. But just keep moving. Brad! Let me get to you, bud. Yo, yo.
What up?
Welcome, senor. Welcome to the live stream. How are you?
Well, I'm alive.
Good enough for me, sir.
Nah, bro, for real though, you gotta get that gay pride going on, man. Get that flag
I'm
up.
telling you, bro. I'm all about supporting my friends, bro. If that's what you want me to do, I'm gonna
Nah,
support you
nah,
100%. And
nah, hell
you
no.
know, I'm all for that. I know I respect what you guys do and what you guys preach, and I'm
Nah,
just here. I'm just here.
nah, man. I think you're thinking about Kyle, bro. He's gotta get that flag up with that
You know what? You
BBC
know
on
what?
there.
You know what? I'm gonna keep talking shit about Kyle, and eventually I'm gonna have someone come up to post on here. Okay, who the hell is this Kyle guy? We want to meet him, and then like when he does come, it's gonna be like a special appearance and shit.
Nah, it's gonna be like, oh hey, nice, he joined. We can talk shit now.
Now we can all talk shit to him, not just not just these guys.
Yeah, you said we need to get him in here to defend himself. How the fuck are you gonna defend himself, bro? That's why I love talking shit about him. He never has any comebacks ever. He's just
That's
like
the beauty.
he's always just like
That's like the best
he's
friend to
always just
have.
like
You just
he's
roast
always
him.
like bite me. fuck you. It's like, is that all you got, man? What the fuck?
Poor Kyle.
Bite
Bitch,
me.
this guy just take my
We all,
fucking.
motherfucker get all angry and shit. Bite me. I was like, what? Nobody want to bite you, dude? What the fuck?
The fuck, Kyle? Why would anybody want to bite you?
Hell, man, I know you're gay, but holy shit, you kinky as shit too with that gay shit.
Alright, I hear gunshots over here somewhere, so I'm gonna go. Hey, did you already download your Killing Floor, the new Christmas package shit?
What is it? Nah, I don't think it's downloaded unless it update. I have my shit to update overnight, so it may be, but I don't know. I haven't been on Killing Floor, so.
I might get
I've been playing.
my first reactions to that right now. I haven't done
I've
it
been
yet.
playing some Need for Speed, so.
Ooh,
I literally just got this shit it was like $15 at Walmart. It's actually really good.
is it?
The only downside is that it's online only,
Oh, it sucks. Well,
which is really fucking weird. I mean, I don't really see the point in Need for Speed being online only. I mean, I would like it if there was like an online mode where you could race other actual players, and then just a mode to just run around and fuck around and do other shit, whatever you want to do, like in single player. But of course, it's EA, so gotta have multiplayer.
oh, that's crazy shit, bro.
It's actually pretty good though. I mean, if you could find it for like, I would say 15 or 20 bucks, it's definitely
It's
worth picking up.
it's worth the buy. You know what, dude? I can't remember the last time I played Need for Speed. I mean, that's been a while.
Need for Speed Rivals sucked. That was terrible. That was complete dog shit. And then this one is just kind of like a reboot of the franchise, really.
Okay, but it is pretty good though.
Yeah, if you, especially if you like customizing your cars, there's just insane amounts of customization you can do with your cars here. Like, it's crazy. The last game I ever played that had this much customization available to you was Midnight Club LA.
Oh shit,
And it has
okay.
more than that. Like, you can create your own, like, decals on your cars, or they have, like, a library of ones that other players have made. Like, you can customize everything on your car. Rear bumper, front bumper, side skirt, spoilers. You can even customize, like, the fins and shit on the sides of your cars where the wheels are.
What the fuck down, bitch?
There's no, like, on or anything, unfortunately, though. I wish there was.
That's interesting, bro.
Yeah, I've been enjoying it. For 15 bucks, it was worth it.
Oh, bro, yeah. For 15 bucks, any game. Well, no, I'm lying. Not any game. There's been some shit games that I get because they're cheap, and then
Oh,
some
yeah.
games just complete trash.
Yeah. That's like Technomancer. I got that game a while back. You probably never even heard of it because I did. I picked it up and I was like, it's like 10 bucks. I picked it up and I was like, oh my god, this is terrible. Like, the voice acting was horrible. The story was okay, but it was so repetitive. It's like you went back through the same areas over and over and over. I mean, it was just really repetitive, I think, was the main thing with it, why I didn't really care for it. This picture I'm getting ready to show you should show you, like, a little bit of, it should give you an idea of, like, how much customization I'm talking. Like, there's a lot. And I haven't even unlocked everything yet.
And that's for
Need for Speed.
Need for Speed. Nice. Reloading.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! I didn't see that. Ah, we're good. Whoop, 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 whoop. Is Kyle even on right now? I don't even think I ever added him.
No, he's not on right now. No.
Yeah.
He just got done streaming, like, Resident Evil earlier.
Mhm.
So.
Dude, I never even finished that game, Resident Evil. I have it. I just never finished it.
7 is really, really good, yeah. I played it in PlayStation VR. I'm not even gonna lie, dude.
Oh,
I'm gonna
wow.
be completely honest. What?
Oh, you played it on VR in there? Like, supposed to be terrifying on VR.
Dude, I went into that shit. I'm not even gonna lie. I went into that shit and I was like, yo, fuck this shit. This shit is some fucking bullshit. This shit ain't gonna scare me. And I got in it and I'm jumping over a chair falling.
No shit. That
Dude,
bad?
it was legit, dude. I'm not even kidding. It was pretty terrifying actually. Like it was just funny as shit though, because I mean, before I got it in, I was like, this is some fucking bullshit. This shit ain't gonna scare me. And then I get in it and I'm like, oh fuck this shit. I'm out. Fuck it. I don't know, man. I ran into the one guy. I forget what his name is, and anyway, yeah.
I think the best game I played so far on the PS4, story mode wise, I think would have to be the Uncharted series is badass. Uncharted 4, that one was pretty cool.
Yeah, it's really good.
Uncharted
I have
4.
all three of them on PS3, so
I mean the other three.
I haven't played on four yet. By the way, if you haven't seen the pics, I sent you the pics. I don't know if you've seen them yet. But
Oh shit! No, I haven't.
that should give you like a little bit of an idea of like how much customization you can actually do.
On the cards and shit.
Yeah.
Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Let me set it down. I got one.
By the way, that's my car. I got that shit up to like 600 horsepower right now.
Holy shit! Oh, nice.
I actually beat somebody had a what was it? A Ferrari. It was a Ferrari F1. That shit that I just showed you, I actually beat somebody in a Ferrari F1 with.
A Ferrari F1.
Yep.
Nice.
So. Now I think the thing that's cool about it is, even if you have like starting cars, which is what that is, all you really have to do is like keep putting upgrades in it. So it's not like after a while there you're not going to really be able to use them against higher like players that have like Lamborghinis and shit. Here, like I just said, I went up against an Ferrari with that car, and that was a starting car. I started the game with that car, and I actually beat him. So
now, how does that work?
All you really have to do is just keep upgrading.
And in that game, does it have microtransactions, or
No,
is it all about how much you play?
Microtransactions, or it's all about how much you play. The longer you play, the more what's called rep that you earn, and each time you level up, you unlock like new parts. So.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, the only downside to it really is the online only, but that's really it. I've been enjoying it since I got it, so I mean, it's still got the same corny fucking like cutscenes and shit that Need for Speed has always had, but
Yeah,
to me, that's always been kind of the charm. One of the things that's kind of the charm of Need for Speed.
I was about to say, you can't have a Need for Speed game without those cheesy ass cutscenes.
Yeah, yeah. So like, I know a lot of people always talk shit about them because they're like, they're so fucking corny and shit. And I'm like, yeah, but that's Need for Speed though, man. Like, you can't have a Need for Speed game without those.
Mm-hmm.
They did actually get two. I'm not familiar with like racing and shit. I just play games, but there's two people in it that are actually like real life racers, and they're like really supposedly pretty big names, and they are actually in the game. Like, they were involved in making the game, and you can actually race them in the game too. So I thought that was really cool.
That's cool.
I forget what their names are. Like I said, I don't follow like racing all that much. I'm not much of a sports guy, but that was really cool that they actually got two actual like real life drag racers that helped make the game. So
all of that is pretty badass.
From what I read, they were really more kind of consulting on like when it comes to customizing your cars, that all the customizations that you can do with your car is all authentic. Like, it's all real life things that you could actually do with a car in reality. And that's thanks to the two actual, like I said, drag racers that were in on it. It was due to those two people that all the customization is actually authentic.
Nice. You see, and that's what always makes shit real, dude. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen the movie End of Watch. I don't know if you've seen End of Watch before.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Okay, did you know that before filming, the what's his name, Jake Gyllenhaal actually did like a whole year worth of ride-alongs with the LAPD. So he actually learned
To
like
make it as accurate
yeah,
as he
yeah, dude.
could, yeah.
And coming from me, and I'm a real life cop, I can tell you a lot of the lingo that they use, a lot of the hand signalings that they use, a lot of shit that they use is like spot on, dude. And
Right.
I thought that was freaking awesome.
See, that's a big thing for me because like I said, I'm a movie critic on occasion, depending on the movie. And I think one of the big things for me that can always give me a positive review for a movie is if it's a movie based on actual events or things like that. Like, for example, End of Watch was about police. That's a real thing. It's not a
Hmm.
sci-fi or some shit. That's a real thing.
Exactly.
So for me, I think when people are making movies based on something that's actually real, it's nice that they can actually, if they can get them to be as authentic as possible.
Oh
Because
hell yeah, I agree with you.
you're representing when you're making a movie like that, you're representing the people that, like for example with End of Watch, you're representing police officers.
Hmm.
So when they did that and they made it as accurate, accurate like that, I thought that was a really good way to do it because it's not necessarily putting police officers in a negative light. It's just kind of showing just the real life shit that they put up with. You know what I mean? To an extent. I mean, it was still a movie, but I'm pretty sure you get what I mean, though.
God damn it, bitch, you killed me. No, no, yeah, I agree with you. It's like that other movie. What was it called? Uh, A Lone Survivor. One of the producers was the actual fucking dude that was involved in that shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And
Yeah,
he
and
took it extremely personal. And he said in a couple of interviews, I don't give a shit what you guys are gonna do, but you're gonna do it the way it's in the book because it's honoring my partners that that I had to sacrifice or
yeah.
whatever. So he emphasized on the fact that it has to be spot on. If not, he was gonna go to shit with it. You know what I mean?
And
So.
I think another thing that, I really liked about, End of Watch, since you brought it up, was
Mhm.
that it didn't necessarily put police in like a negative light or really a positive. It just showed them in a realistic, no
Yeah.
black and white area,
Hmm.
just a realistic version.
Yeah.
And I think that's what I really liked about it because it's easy to make a movie where it's like, oh, police are bad. It's like you've never been in their shoes. So, I mean, when it showed them in like a more realistic area, because some movies they're either like, oh, we're gonna make them out to be good or we're gonna make them out to like be bad. I like it when they don't do that. It's just a realistic version. There's no black and white. There's a realistic version, is
Oh
what it
yeah.
is.
And especially the way it started with the dash cam footage of the pursuit, and
Yeah.
it ended up as a firefight like that. I was From there, I knew right away that this is okay. This movie is gonna be something else. You know what I mean? And now,
Yeah.
whenever I have people ask me, "Hey, how do I join the police academy? Or what do I have to do to become a cop?" First thing I say, go watch Under Watch, and if you still want to be a cop afterwards, and then I'll help you out. And so yeah, man, that's. I mean, don't get me wrong. So, I mean, it is exaggerated in some parts,
Yeah. Because, like I
but
said, it is still a movie.
it's still a movie. But for the most part, a lot of what I liked was like the lingo, and there's a lot of movies like wow, what movie was it? I can't remember. But there's a scene in the movie. It's supposed to say something about exorcisms, and I don't know something. And then the guy goes into like a zoo, and there's like a demon or some shit walk. I don't know, it's stupid. But anyways, he's supposed to be a cop, and he's walking with this gun like pointed forward, and he has a flashlight like this, like right next to his hand, and he's walking like this. I
Yeah.
mean, I can't take that shit serious because I'm looking at it. I'm like, you don't. That's not procedure though, man. Like common sense. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know.
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
like
some of the
the
shit,
small little
even
details.
some of the shit, even the average viewer who knows nothing about training, police
Exactly.
training, or military training,
Exactly.
some of them are
It
so
just
exaggerating that even your average viewer can look at that and be like, that makes no sense.
it
Why would you
just
do that?
it looks wrong. It's like at least take the time to make it okay. Oh, you know what? A perfect example. Talking about Star Wars. Um, when Harrison Ford was getting ready to film for The Force Awakens, he got onto the Millennium Falcon ship, right? started pressing some of the buttons, and they had no bounce. Like they had no. It was just like a button, just like that, right?
Right.
No pressing thing, nothing. He made the effects team go in there and fix every single button to make them
Yeah.
function, like not functional, but at least to look like they're working. And then he told
Yeah,
him,
like look
yeah,
what you would expect them to be like
exactly,
realistic.
exactly. And then he also told Daisy Ridley, if you're gonna be flying the Millennium Falcon, you got to make it look like you're really flying it. Don't just press random buttons. You got to press them to make them look like you're doing them in order. And all this shit. And I'm like, that is like that little detail is fucking awesome. You know what I
The
mean?
attention to detail, and it's also
No
very
shit.
rare to find that in movies
Yeah,
nowadays. So
exactly. And if you notice at the end of the movie when she's leaving with Chewie to go to Octu, you can actually see her like reaching for certain buttons and stuff. And you know, for I mean, to anybody that's whatever, but to me, I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Like, cause they actually, you know, you can tell
yeah.
that she's really piloting that shit. You know what I mean? Those
But
little,
anyway though, like back to like Need for Speed though, I think that's what's really cool about the game for me. One of the things is that the car that I just showed you, my car in the game, could actually be made in real life if you had the money. So I thought that was what was really cool about it was it's like, you're not just making cars in like a made up setting. You're making cars with actual like real life components. So
yeah. Hell yeah. No, I'm telling you, if you can translate that into gaming, movies, anything that you just make it look realistic, and it makes the game that much more better. And
I
and
think
vice versa with the movie.
all the cars in Need for Speed too, they all sound like like they're supposed to sound. Like you get like a little fucking like Mazda or some shit, it sounds like a fucking Matchbox car. You
Uh,
get like a big fucking Dodge Charger and shit, that shit sounds like a fucking real muscle. So,
yeah, no, I hear you on that one.
anyway, I got Fortnite up right now, so whenever you're done, you can invite me.
Alrighty, I'll start playing aggressive as shit to get you in here. But yeah, bro, we'll see how. And then tomorrow damn, did Alex ever respond back to the messages?
Not that I know of. My phone's upstairs. I was actually in bed when I was watching you.
Nice. Also, see, you have amazing willpower. Then you don't have your PS4 in your bedroom.
No, it's in my game room.
Oh, nice. Well, congratulations to you for
No, I
that.
have when you walk in, I have you walk in my house, you come in my living room, and then there's a hallway. You go down. My bedroom's on the right hand side. My game room's on the left hand side. Now, my game room is in like it's the second bedroom, but I live on my own, so obviously I don't need a second bedroom. So I just put my game room in there.
Nice, nice. Dude, we are raping these kids right now. We're at 40 to 23.
It,
This
it
is
was
bad.
it was kind of funny talking about movies though. I was on Facebook and it was a post about what popular movies that people like don't like. And I remember somebody saying that they didn't like Scarface, The Godfather, and Pulp Fiction. And I'm thinking to myself, you just
What?
committed a fucking cardinal sin, dude. Those are three of my
You
all-time favorite movies.
you don't touch those movies, bro. Those are, I mean, those
No,
are
you don't.
pioneer movies. You know, like another pioneer movie I like to talk about a lot is like Jurassic Park. Hate it or love it, Jurassic Park was the CGI pioneer of all fucking time. That's one of the
Dude,
first movies to ever
that
use CGI.
movie reinvented how movies were made.
Exactly,
It
and then,
really
but
did.
it's the same thing with The Godfather, with Scarface. I mean, after Scarface, you got movies like Blood In, Blood Out, Blow. All those movies follow the same fucking pattern that Scarface started. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And I remember somebody saying like they didn't like Scarface because they said it promoted drug use. And I'm thinking, if anything, it's the opposite. Really, it shows you
how bad
like
it
what
is.
can happen to somebody that uses drugs. Actually,
Exactly.
so I would not say that it promotes them. I would actually say it's the opposite. It shows you like what they do to you.
How
So
badass, how bad it could ruin your fucking life.
yeah, like I mean, if you remember him from the beginning of the movie and then compare him to the end of the movie, he was a completely different fucking
Yeah,
person.
it shows you the rise and fall of that kind of stuff, bro. And if anything,
I mean, he killed his own he killed his own fucking best friend and shit, pretty much out of paranoia, really.
yeah. Oh yeah, but that's, I don't know, but people have their little. I mean,
Yeah, I
I
mean, to
mean,
each his own. It's just
they're exactly.
I'm just
They're
the type of
opinions.
person that it's like to each his own. It's like it's not that I get bothered by someone having a different opinion. I just want them to have like a legitimate reason to feel that way, not just be like,
Exactly.
oh well, I heard so and so say it sucks, or I want them to say
Or
like, oh well, I
or
just thought the acting was bad or something like
yeah,
that. You know what
yeah.
I mean?
Because I've had a lot of people that tell me shit like, oh, I hate this movie, and then that's it. It's like, okay, well, why? Well, I mean,
Yeah,
because
it's
nobody
like
like. I'm like, no,
I
it's
just
because
don't
you
like it
guys are
when you
just
just
following.
like.
Yeah, I
It's
get
like
you.
I just don't know why. It's like I just don't like it when people just throw your opinion in in your face. It's like, well, can you give me a reason why? I mean, if you have a legit reason for it, then I'm just like, okay, whatever. But if you're just gonna be like a fucking asshole and be like, oh, that movie sucks, and it's like, well, why? You know what I mean?
It just this that's the thing about nowadays, bro. Is that people are real scared to have their own opinions on stuff. It's
Yeah,
something.
I think that's a lot of
It's
that's a
something
big
I'll
thing
never
with
understand.
gaming too. I know it kind of might sound a little hypocritical because I review movies and games on my own channel, but I do it in a different way. I kind of discuss what I did and didn't like about the game, as to where some channels on YouTube will be like, "Oh, don't buy this game" or blah blah. I don't do that because I'm like, I'm just gonna say what I didn't like and did like about it. I'm not gonna be like, "Oh, well, you shouldn't buy it," because yeah, at the end of the day, a review, whether or not you're actually a critic or just claiming to be a critic, either way, at the end of the day, it's really just your opinion. I've
Yeah.
played games before that the critics have shit on, and I actually ended up liking it. So, I mean, like I said, it might sound hypocritical because I do review things on my own channel, but like I said, I do it differently than what most do. So, but
I agree with you on that one.
like for example, Alpha Protocol, I actually really liked. That was it was on PS3 and Xbox 360, and the critics tore it apart. And I'm not saying it was a good game. But I mostly kept coming back to it because of the story. The story was really good, and then the dialogue options and things like that were really good. Um, and it was also different. It was an RPG, but it was set in modern times,
Oh,
and you
nice.
played as this sort of. It took the role. It took the stance of this like sort of spy action movie kind of thing. It was really a nice change from like your average like post-apocalyptic or medieval settings for those kind of games. So
It's always refreshing to play a game with with the new concept like this whole concept. And I don't know if it's been around, but this whole concept of battle royale. It's it's
no, I
it's
think
it's something. And
if
now
it has been around, I don't think it really took off until PUBG.
probably. And I just got into PUBG actually. And you know what got me into PUBG? I started looking up like popular streamers and stuff like that. And there's this streamer on Twitch, pretty well known. Doctor Disrespect, I think his name is. Who's fucking hilarious. He's like the funniest fucking guy I've seen stream ever. And he's real popular on that PUBG game. Which, by the way,
Right.
I already made it to a console. I think they already have it released for the Xbox. I don't know if they're ever gonna release it for PS4. Hope they do though. But I heard it's doing pretty good. So we'll see. But
It's they have PUBG actually on Xbox One now. But see, this is my issue. A lot of people always want PC games being brought over to console. I'm iffy with it. It depends on the game. Some games on PC are just not going to run that good on console. Period. And PUBG is a prime example. They brought that over to Xbox One, and it doesn't even run at 60 frames per second. It runs at 30, and that 30 isn't even consistent. It just shows that the game is so large and it has so many people in it at once that the frame rate suffers because of it. So it's like there's some games that that I think should just stay on PC, because if you bring them over to console, they're gonna suffer because it's too big of a game for a console to run.
no, yeah, I agree with you on that one. Also,
Plus, go ahead.
another thing is you can also play with a lot more people on PC than you can on any other kind of console, correct? Because you got
Yeah,
so much more space and memory and shit like that.
yeah. By the way, they're supposedly they're introducing the ability to be able to change your username on PlayStation sometime next year.
Oh, that'd be badass.
I'm hoping they do. I've had this same name since fucking
I was gonna
the
say
launch of PS3. I was like 12 years
yeah,
old.
I've had this one for a long time too. But this is, I got my name Bus Flows because I went through a stage after high school where I thought I considered myself to be a rapper.
Mhm.
So, which obviously I went the other way there, became a cop instead. But so yeah,
But
no, I need to
honestly,
change
that's
it.
like a complete 180 kind of thing.
Yeah, oh shit, completely went the opposite way there. Oh, contact that.
Let's see. Mine, I actually ended up creating. There's another account that I created actually on PlayStation Strawberry Cyanide, but I never used it. I'm not much of a trophy hunter, but I do have 12 platinums on this account. All of my digital games are on this account. I've been using this account, like I said, since the launch of PS3. So it's like people always say, "Well, just create another account." Well, it's like, yeah, I mean, I would, but all of my shit is on this one, so I would have to start all over. I mean, like I said, I'm not a trophy hunter, but when you have 12 platinums, you're kind of like, I'm not a trophy hunter, but I got 12 platinums, so I'm pretty proud of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no
And
shit.
then obviously all your digital games you would have to rebuy again or just log into this account in order to play them. So, you know.
It kind of defeats the purpose. Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Most of my games are physical because I am a collector, but I do have a few that are digital because they have a lot of digital sales and shit on PlayStation. So I usually get quite a few digitals here and there. Like I've gotten, I got Manhunt not that long ago. It was like $5, which was a fucking steal.
Oh shit. How many games in total do you have? Would you say?
You mean in out of everything that I
Out
have?
of everything, yeah.
Uh, Close to 400. I think I could be a little off, but it's around. That's around there.
Nice.
Most of them, though, like when you see me streaming and shit, you see my videos of my game room tours. Most of them are actually packed up.